One.
Hi guys, I'm Ozzie the Fantasy Freak, coming to you today with my top 5 wide receivers for the upcoming 2012 fantasy football season. Some of these guys are not going to be on everybody's list, but that's why it's my list. I really believe in this list, and I think it's going to help you if you go by it. Number 5 on my list, Victor Cruz had a great year with the New York Giants last year. He had over 1,500 yards, 9 touchdowns, 82 catches. I don't expect quite that high of numbers, but I do think he'll be close this year. He's on everybody's radar, so it's not going to be smooth sailing as it was, but don't be afraid to take him as a top 5 wide receiver. My number 4 wide receiver was a rookie last year. There was a time in fantasy football where nobody took rookies. Well, last year was a breakout rookie season for this guy, A.J. Green of the Cincinnati Bengals. He was playing, keep in mind, with a rookie quarterback, and that quarterback now has another year experience along with himself. I expect A.J. Green to have a great year. 65 catches, 1,057 yards last year. I definitely think he'll exceed those numbers, and I think he's a guy that you could take top 4. Number 3, Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald's been on our radar for a couple years now. He's never let us down. He had a horrible quarterback situation last year. Even though the same quarterbacks are still there, I do think they'll stabilize the situation. Larry Fitzgerald is your number 3 wide receiver. Even on an off year, he had 1,400 yards, over 1,400 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Look for Fitzgerald to do a little bit better than that this year. My number 2 wide receiver is Roddy White. No, not Roddy White. Julio Jones, another rookie last year. This guy at 23 years old had 959 yards and 8 touchdowns. With Roddy White pulling coverage on the other side of the field, I think Julio Jones could be a 1,500 yard, 12 to 15 touchdown wide receiver. And I think you'd be sorry if you didn't take him early in this draft before he gets sucked up. Number 1. Calvin Johnson. I talked about Calvin in one of my early videos. I mentioned the Madden curse and this and that. Dude, I believe in the Madden curse, but you know what? This guy is a beast. If anybody can beat the curse, it's Calvin Johnson. 1,681 yards last year and 16 touchdowns. That is fantasy gold. If you can get this guy, get him. Well, that's my top 5 list for right now, guys. Victor Cruz, A.J. Green, Larry Fitzgerald, Julio Jones, and Megatron. You can't go wrong with any of these guys. Get them if you can. Take them before somebody else does. I'd like to give a special shout out to my buddy Ryan Ludwig in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. He's been emailing me some fantasy questions along with somebody else, a few other guys. I've been trying to get back to you as good as I can. I hope I'm helping out. Keep the questions coming. Email me at OzzieTheFantasyFreak@gmail.com. I'll be back with more videos soon. Thank you.